Hey everybody, it's Jason from jasongordon.org. We're going to try something new here, a little video blog deal. I was at the Whiteboard Sessions in Reston, Virginia last week, and the whole idea behind Whiteboard, which, by the way, shout out to Ben Arment, great conference, unbelievable. If you want to find out more about it, you can just Google Whiteboard. I'm sure there's a lot of blog action on it. I tried Googling it earlier today and just got tons of stuff on Whiteboard. But one of the ideas of Whiteboard was that there would be 8 speakers, each have 30 minutes, who would be presenting one compelling big idea, something that God was really doing in their life, really working on them hard about. And I got to thinking, what would be my one big idea? And I'm pretty sure now that I've thought about it for a while, I couldn't have been on that panel of people. One of the reasons is because, well, I just am not as gifted as those guys. But the other is that mine would be very similar to Vince Antonucci's. His big, compelling idea was this idea of seeking out the lost, saving them, and that's one of the things God is just pounding me on in my life right now. Is that, am I going to be one of those people who just sits back in my office and waits for the people who are far from God to find us as a church, or am I going to be out there trying to build relationships with them, to figure out where they are and where I can meet their needs and loving them? That is the big thing that God is working on me right now. Just, what are you going to do about the fact that there are people who don't know my son Jesus, and that if they die tomorrow are going to hell? And that's hard for us as Christians to think about, to cope with, because in a lot of ways we don't know where to start. And in some other ways, we don't think we're equipped for the task. And in other ways, we get very comfortable where we are, kind of sheltered from the world, and not engaging our culture because we're afraid of what culture might do to us if we're out there. And so that would be my one compelling idea. I want to ask you guys to join in the community here. What would be your one compelling idea that God is really just hitting home with you right now, just trying to break your heart about? And also, what about this idea of seeking the lost? How are you doing? What are you doing to get yourself out there, to build relationships with people? Just leave comments down there. Comments. Click on the comments. And leave me a comment on that, and I will comment back. You can also up here or up there, one of the ways. Email me. You can email me. Click on that. Jason@jasongordon.org. That's a new thing you can do. Email me about that, and I'll enter in the conversation. Let's get a conversation going about this. So, what is God really dealing with you about right now in your walk with Him, in your journey with Christ? And leave me a comment. Thanks for coming to Go Grande, jasongordon.org. Talk to you later.